Hello everybody, this is WildJ.G03 and welcome to, a tier listing video where of course I managed to give my own uh, opinions and discussions and feedback on each boss from one server, not DiskFF, not Dukes, not Demons, not DZ, and not anything else related. This one is on NXN, which is the the NXN community, a Slender server. That's a very good popular community and has all the balanced bosses have and a lot of packs. And yeah, this server has 20 packs in total. And according to how many bosses that this server has, 219, I think. I don't know. I think it was like 200 or 500. But again, I feel like it is 200. So yeah. So today I'm going to do a little bit of a tier list because Nameless managed to make this. And I think this is going to be very good because he also did one which is a map tier list for anyone else who have or have not seen it. And hell, I'm going to have a good time with this one because, well, the map one was very good and I did enjoy doing the map one. So, of course, now we're doing the boss one. So, for this one has about, well, one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight different types of tiers, except this one because this is the watermark, so there's nothing we have to put anything here. So, yeah. Anyways, so we have best of the best, which means, of course, the very favorable and very best boss out of every other boss that we have, in my opinion. The pretty good standard ones, the all right, which is the basics, generic, but makes the boss good enough. Which of course is kind of like meh, but of course is very good. Unique mechanic but extension is bad. Tail mechanic and gameplay, but not, however, not the worst. This was almost like a reference to the map tier list, where of course it's like bad gameplay, but however not the worst or something like that. I can't remember how it goes, but yeah. Instant force out. Don't even want to waste my time against this shit, and not played against or don't really remember bosses. All right. So as you can see from all the bosses from here, we have a ton and a ton of different bosses from different packs, including from different packs, map packs, and of course some mods that we have up here. All right, so there's a lot of stuff to get, and each of them are all part in each different. Oh my god, sorry. All of them are in order of each different pack from pack 1 to pack 20, and also the core pack is also in the first one. I don't know if I want to do this first or last, but you know what? Let's just do this first to get out of our systems. All right. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe for this, and let's begin. So first off is Getting On Heavy and Medic. Now this one was made by Nameless, I believe, or something like that. And this one's a private boss. And hell, this one was actually fucking funny. The fact that the sound of these guys are like from that one bit of intro and all. However, these guys were amazing, and these guys deserve to be on the top tier list because hell, these guys beautiful, very very well done on their creativity. Next up is Jotun, which is a ice version of Revenant from CSO. Now, if people, a lot of people don't know this one was, I know this one was made by Ice God as well. Well, I said not made by Ice God, but I don't know who made this one, but I feel like someone did tell me that. Of course, this one was made by Ice God or somebody else from the server. I don't know who else, but yeah, no, this one was something. He is the same thing as Revenant, but instead has a bit of ice attacks. He slows you down and also has some funny death quotes and stuff from people who play heavy or people who play some other class. This one I would say this is a pretty good one. I wouldn't say this may be the best. However, yes, it is well done and it is well made by some of the people. And yeah, I think this is a pretty good standard one, and I do wish to hope we can see more CSO bosses in the server. Oh god. Next up is KF Mod Patriarch and Gunpound. These two are the classic, perfect, amazing killing floor mods. And these two, oh my god. Now these are also good too. Not to mention, of course, my boy Gunther loves these guys so much. Pretty much sure both of them are stunnable. I don't know. I think remember correctly, Gunpound was killable a lot, but then of course they do destroy you a lot. I think my best choice to play against this boss is playing Fist of Steel Heavy, which allows you to get a lot of bullet damage and all. Medic or Demo Man. Between the two, I would say pretty much Medic and Heavy. But yeah, no, this is a really good one. I love KF Mod Patriarch Gunpound. They're also a very good standard perfect boss from like how they act in the game. Next up is Leopold Silk but buffed or HEK mod for short. This one I love too. I mean, this guy shoots crazy rockets and is so effing fast. Holy hell! I can't imagine that a lot of people go against him or does a solo against him, and it's crazy. Also, a thing is, um, he's really crazy fast, and he does attacks. His rockets are crazy insta kill. I don't know the insta kill or not, but they do a bit of damage. So yeah, I say play heavy or play maybe someone that goes really fast for you, but who knows. Next up, Obonga. Now this one is, I think this one's a Painkiller's secret hidden boss or some private boss. I don't know, but Painkiller, I feel like he made this one, and holy crap, this one I do love as well. Obonga, best thing you could ever live to see the day. And also some of the models of it is like the same Barack Obama Rebirth one, I believe it's called, but they use the same model to change the face up more to make it Obonga-like. And not only just them, it's also the Obonga next bots. As I think about like a few months ago or some like last year, next bots were pretty much popular, and they were pretty much popular. So he's like fuck it, and then made this thing, and of course put it in the server. It was really good, and I love it. Next up, Rick Ashley. Now this one is a copyright boss, and of course, have the music played is something. I actually think this was also good at the best of the best. However, he's crazy, pretty much a charger. He does wander on Napoleon Nightmare, and he's very strong. Next up, Saitama Adam. Oh, sorry, OPM Saitama Admin version. I also think this one's also the best of the best. I love him. Pretty much crazy as shit. He could literally destroy one hit, and he's so fast and he's faster than a scout, and maybe faster as a crew heavy or any type of class. But to me, I think Ako is playing soldier with the escape plan is the best type of use to use it against pretty much this boss. Next up, Sisyphus Prime. This one also best of the best. Waida and Draco managed to make this boss so well. They literally made him so much. I'm still waiting on Act 3 on Ultra Kill, and I want to see what the next Prime gonna be. Maybe something more strong, or maybe someone more a bit fast or agility. I don't know. But hopefully, of course, we get to see more later on, but who knows. All right, next up, Something Wicked. This was another Ultra Kill boss. I don't know who made this one, I believe, but oh my goodness. This this one was actually much terrifying when I first got against him. I thought he was much more of a stick man, but pretty much sure he was actually a secret boss in Ultra Kill that to go against to skip the level. And holy hell, he's crazy fast, and he's much perfectly blended in the dark. The best way to be able to go against him is either play sniper or some classic be able to see better with the ultra vision, because you already know if you don't see him in the ultra vision, you're dead. Gonzo. Goodbye, sir. Fucking dead. Alright, next up is Spanish Liberty Prime. This one I loved so much from the goddamn being with, because I see this guy on a different server, and holy hell, he's so much funny. And I was hoping he might be added to a different server or something like that. And yeah, there he is now to be put in with the rest. Next up, Tenebrous. Now this one is a Siren Head mod boss. Tenebrous is pretty much a shadow long neck with pretty much the purple glow and all. He's pretty much a charger. However, he does go fucking crazy fast by count chase or pretty much when you're next to him. He will destroy you and he will find you. His intro is pretty much interesting because the same thing as the Coronation Day. And he also is not just by himself. He also has a companion from either one of the other siren heads: the regular one, the fire, the ice, or the dark one. And hell, oh, also the blood one. The blood one was also very much terrifying. And holy crap, it's spooky. But I would also say this was the best of the best too. The siren head ones are pretty much interesting. All right, next up we're going to the pack 1 bosses. So first up is Ao Oni, Squatto, and Futari. Now, of course, this one's a different version. The original one we had before got removed because of the original creator got pretty pissed off about it, and then of course just like take it away. But of course, we managed to get a different version, which is a 2D version. Now, for these ones, Fuwati, yeah, I think that's how you call it, um, is killable, while Ao Oni and the Squatto Oni are pretty much the only ones that are not killable, and they're pretty freaking aggressive. I was really happy to thought we could kill Ao Oni easily, but nah, he takes no damage, and he can still get killed by them. Oh, man. It sucks they had to like have this version, but to my experience, it's a pretty good boss, like a pretty great boss in my opinion. Next up, Billy Harrington, the King of the Showers. You see us in the showers a lot. And of course, he's actually one of my other favorites. So I would also say this one was a pretty best of the best ones. The king better come in the sink. To sink in the cum. Alright, next up, Cloaker. Payday 2 boss. Pretty much a very good one. And to though I say, it's pretty nice. So I guess to give it a pretty good tier. Next up, George Romero. Now there is some things I want to express the elephant in the room. I really hate how he slows you down. However, he is killable. He does drop a very big health kit. However, he does take a lot of stun health and all. In the same plus, he does like a little bit of a stun attack. Well, that's not a stun, it's a slow down attack. As you see in my boxing videos, he does slow you down and takes a lot of hits. He's really strong. But I do say this was an alright boss, in my opinion. Next up, Triple H. A very classic Freak Hail and TF2 boss. I would say this was also pretty good too, because well, no, you can also kill him too. He does a lot of it damage, and holy hell, he does pack a punch. He does spook you when you get close to him, so yeah, I better watch out if I were you. Next up, Kareem Mr. Krabs, another pretty good boss. You know what? Let's make it a best of the best one, because I do love him. There was also one which is the German version, which I think is in a different server, but nah. I think this Korean one is actually my favorite. I have seen this one at a different server back then, and oh man, I actually did kind of like him. Next up, which is the AGK or Leopold Silk, but the regular version. This one was a pretty good boss too. I loved him. This is just like saying, oh, of course, AGK, pretty much a good one. Well, yeah, no, I mean, he does not shoot rockets like the mod version, but he does a lot of bit of attacks. He could stun him. He pretty much could hit you hard, maybe with an insta kill attack or something like that. But no, he's pretty much a very strong one, and I do also enjoy the boss. Hmm. So yeah, he's a pretty good boss too. Next up, the Project Playtime Trio. As some of you may all know, the Project Playtime regular version, which was Huggy Wuggy and Mommy Longlegs, were all pretty much mentioned bosses. However, from what we had Huggy Wuggy before, he was pretty much just a charger and does, well, you know, charger sees you, kills you, and goodbye. So yeah, I don't know. But once we had this, I think this was actually pretty much good. So what is the Project Playtime Trio? Now these ones are pretty much the 3 bosses: Huggy Wuggy, Mommy Nearest. Time. Wait. Sorry, Mommy Longlegs. I'm so stupid. I'm so stupid. I'm sorry. Mommy Longlegs and Mini Huggy Wuggy. I say these ones are also all pretty good. I did love them. They were much more better than the original ones that Mention made, which was kind of bad, and a lot of people didn't like them. And yeah, I actually do enjoy them. These were actually kind of the more pretty good bosses version than the other trash versions that people made. Anyways, Shadow Corridor Trio. Now this one is pretty much confusing to know why. If people have played Shadow Corridor, these 3 are something. So you got is the Bell Wanderer, the Shadow Mother, and the Crying Wanderer. Now these ones are pretty much are like just insta kill ones. However, they are blindable by flashlight, something like that, and they're pretty not fast, but they're pretty almost a mini persistent. I don't know how you call it, but this one was an alright boss. I like this one. It was very basic. It was very good. However, it pretty much gives a lot of joy from it. But I do say I like it. Alright, next up is Cinnamon and Kate. These ones are the old classic ones. A perfect duo. There is a trio which adds in uh Charlie, but nah, I think this was pretty good too. Alright, since that's done with pack 1, pack 2 is next. So next up is the Bloodsuckers. I would not say much about the Bloodsuckers. I mean, they were alright. I wouldn't give my much more opinion on them because pretty much there was something. Next is Burnouts. Burnouts, I would say, ooh, my lord, I would, God. So these two are pretty much different. So there's the regular one and the meta burnout. So the meta burnout is the giant one, which is stunnable, not killable, while the other regular burnouts are killable. That drops pretty much a medium health pack. Pretty alright boss. Next up is Clune, best of the best. I know this is a demon boss, and I know Demon Hamster is pretty much doing a lot of work and all. And I do love the Clune. Clune, any Clune boss or any clown bosses I like, best boss ever. Clown bosses are pretty much the top tier out of every other type of boss. I mean, yeah, I'm not saying this to the 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 mod bosses. No, they're pretty good too. I do enjoy them. But clown bosses to me are like my favorite type of Cinder boss in all the SF2 generation. But yeah, next up, Dr. Rex. Now this one was made by Ice God, and holy crap, this one was actually a good one. He's killable, and of course has a different attacks. He does shoot out like a bit of gas and fire from those little tentacles in his back. He does a bit of charge attacks, claws do bleed, and also has a blue laser attack that when he has it on Insane and Plus. A pretty great boss, I do say myself. Next up is Legion, aka the British team. But I would say this one. I mean, a lot of people hated him, but for me, I think it was like generic. If you don't make them good enough, but yeah. Next up, Pusakage Duo. Now, this one I heard from some people about them, said that these guys were added in SF2, and I was like, what? I thought it was pretty much just an FF2 boss, because pretty much sure these guys were pretty much the main course of it. But no, once they were added SF2, holy crap, they were pretty much better than I thought it would be. Best of the best. No comment. Shadow Miku. No comment. I also like Shadow Miku. Shadow Miku is good. However, I think it's pretty good. Then best of the best. I actually do love Shadow Miku. I'm pretty much a Miku fan. Not like much of like merchandise and all, but I just love her music. Next up, Team Killer. I mean, it's all right. I have no much interest for Team Killer. Next up, Thomas the Tank Legend. Very good boss by Painkiller, I believe. And that's his best of the best. Virgil, best of the best too. I love Devil May Cry. And once Virgil was made by White or something like that, I love how he made Virgil so well done. This was a much different type of version from the hold up, something like that. I have no idea, but yeah, from the other one, because in the different server he has a bit of slowdown and stuff, while this one not really. I know. All right, I think that's enough for pack 2. Pack 3 is next, so let's get it. Next up is Armless. Ooh boy, it's a pretty good boss. I enjoy Armless. Armless was actually one of those other April Fool bosses that I do enjoy, and holy crap, he was fast and he was good. Attraction. I think this one was a Michelin boss. I believe. Okay, yeah, sorry about that. I don't know what happened. The headphone disconnected for some reason. All right. Anyways, as I was saying, Traction, pretty well. I don't know how to say. I'm not much fan of this guy. I mean, yes, he's much more fixed in this server, much more balanced. But I would just say, I guess a tale of mechanic and gameplay. However, pretty much they're not the worst. Because in this one, it's pretty much more fitting. Of course, you only chase people with like yes, chase music, auto chase. Yes. Let's make a boss that's auto chase. Why the fuck would you even do this shit? I don't know. Next up, Big Smoke. A pretty alright boss. I actually do enjoy a bit of Big Smoke. It's been a while, I haven't seen him much. Jetstream Sam, a pretty good boss. Gaben, you should really try to make Mistral at Sundowner. Please, for the love of God. I don't know when the hell you're going to be able to make these, because I know you've been only focusing on Xenoblade 2 and 3. I bet you're going to make another Xenoblade 3, are you, buddy? Yeah, I didn't think so. Alright, next up, Jin Yoshida. I mean, here's the thing, though. Jin Yoshida is kind of like sometimes you make it great, sometimes you have it bad. So for me, Jin Yoshida, he's generic. So I would say pretty much more better if he was not kind of a much bit of a dick than he was pretty much something else. But I don't know. It's kind of a bit of a I don't know what to pick from like anything else from my experience, brother. Anyways, next up, KF1 Patriarch, Flesh Pound, and Scrake. 3 bosses in one group. I love how, of course, we did have this bit of a KF Killing Floor update where we had like different type of bosses mixed together, paired up with a lot of people. I actually did like the one with Husk, Bloat, and Siren, which might get that to really soon. But this one, it was a pretty alright one. I like this one. I mean, hell, I thought the Scrake we had was pretty much a different version, but no, I forgot. This was a KF1, this other one's a KF2, so that makes more sense. Next up, the Prisoners. I think this is from Silent Hill, and holy crap. When I noticed that the head looked familiar, it's the prisoner head from Silent Hill, like the one from the other server. And oh my god, I actually forgot about that, dude. And I'm glad, of course, it was part of this. So the 3 type prisoners: the Knife, the Fighter, and the Juggernaut. As you guys remember, the Juggernaut was also in boxing. So yeah, you have this boy. And I do say, the prisoners were alright too. I like them. And of course, there have been like a bit of problems, but they're alright. Quadlex, Leprechaun, and Hoppers. Oh boy. Where do I start? They were pretty much okay, but I know a lot of people would hate me if I would say this. I mean, the Quadlex, you could pretty much try to stun her. Hoppers, you would pretty actually, I don't know, was it Leprechauns or Hoppers that are killable? But yeah, you could pretty much kill one of them. However, I guess might say the Leprechaun is pretty much not killable, just kills you hard. So I would pretty much say you need mechanic, but extension is bad. I know this is like you might actually know the generic. I'm sorry. I don't want to put him there. She's pretty much good. It's just the other two. I don't know. Silverboy Dudley, another pretty good boss. I'm not gonna lie. When Metronome made this, I was like, okay, something that's pretty much make it bad. However, Metronome managed to make this pretty standard. And in the server, of course, Silverboy Dudley managed to get much more balanced and perfectly well designed. So now, bada bing, bada boom. He's now perfect, and he's also good in boxing too. The last one for Pack 3 is Timorous. Oh, you already know I'm going to put him in the best of the best. Once those creators, Pablo and Draco, made it so much better than how it was because it was such a charger. Hallelujah, there was a sign of God that managed to put it to a perfect place where it's not crazily overpowered and super insane. It's just, yeah. But yeah, no, best of the best. I like Timorous. Timorous is actually a very good one. All right, next up is the Pack 4? Yeah, Pack 4. All right, so next is Boogeyman. His shockwaves pretty much do crazy, but of course they managed to balance it pretty much right, and so it doesn't insecure you more. So, pretty good. KS Industry. Oh, you gotta say it, eh? Okay, do I have to say it? Hey, that's Sailor Brothers. Best of the best. No questions asked. Gemini Hatred, Ghost Skaters. Meh, alright. I mean, pretty much sure Gemini is like one big dude. Hatred's pretty much just like a hard hitter. Skaters, easy to kill. However, I would say they're alright. KF2, Husk, Blow, and Siren. Oh, you already know I'm gonna put them up there. I love 3 of these guys. However, my favorite chase music is gotta be Siren and Husk. Also, I do love Gore Fiends because they're pretty much lit. Next up is Liberty Prime. A pretty good boss in my opinion, and it's really good. Marauder and Wolves. I know a lot of people say that Marauder and Wolves should be removed from the server because of course they're pretty much like crazy. Yeah, no, look, like I don't know what to say to you. A lot of people do enjoy Marauder and Wolves. However, a lot of people dislike them because of course, well, the attacks go crazy. They're pretty much hard, and of course, it's just impossible to get away from them. It's pretty much yeah, a lot of one of those comments. But I would say they're pretty all right for me. I wouldn't say that I would hate them much. Mr. X, a much different version from well, from some stuff, but I would say this is a pretty good boss too. I do enjoy Mr. X. He does pretty much destroy medics and other classes, and I like Painless Cupcake, a other April Fool's boss by Pink, I believe. I would say is a pretty alright boss, but it's hard to choose between these two. How he got nerfed since he doesn't do insta kill anymore. He does do a bit of damage and then kills you. But yeah, well done, Donald Trump. This was a Mentionum boss, but of course then we had to revert it back much differently. And of course, Mentionum, as name told Nameless as mentioned him to say about this boss, and of course, like he said, like I'll let it pass. I'll let you guys have it for this one. And so yeah, so not only is just Donald Trump, also has proxies and a wall, which of course does prevent you from going past anything. You have to destroy the wall before it's too late, and also the proxies. It's Chinese workers, I believe. I don't know, but they're pretty much okay. I would say this was also a pretty good boss. Pretty nice. Yandere Dev. Oh, you already know it's the best of the best. I could already scream it out loud for you, my brother. I could scream it for you. The cum chalice. Fuck everyone named Alex. Conju Cat. Pretty good boss. Love him. Chef Coach. A pretty good boss, but I would also say is the best of the best. Food, food, food. Chicken, chicken, chicken. Saw her and Chef Craig. Just kidding. It's Saw her and Craig. When the fuck is gonna publicly release the goddamn chefs? Come on, Daisy, in slackers. Uh, I would say, well, okay, now here's the thing though. Saw is blindable by flashlight, while Saw is stunnable by melee. However, they're pretty much all right from my book. TBD Doctor. Well, of course they could change it from stuff and all, and of course things. Generic, but makes it good enough. Doors Quad, best of the best. Doors bosses are pretty much interesting. Hans Volter and Slasher. Wait a minute. Are we past? Oh no, we're not. I think. Man, yeah, no, not yet. No, we're getting close to pack 6 soon, so we got some time. All right, Hans Volter and Slasher. Since this, of course, is a group boss, I would say they're pretty alright too. So that's from my experiences. Camson. I would say also the best of the best. I do enjoy Camson. Minecraft mobs. Pretty alright. They both. I mean, there's pretty much just the Enderman, the Creeper, the Skeletons, which is Ritter and Regular, and that's about it. I really wish they would add Zombie or Pigman or anything else, but I feel like it would be like, no, too much bosses, too much stuff. I don't even know if people would ever like that. So yeah, I can kind of agree with that thing too. Next up, Nameless King. Dark Soul boss. Hmm. I should, because of course NK is a good one against boxing too. It's amazing. Stalker Bandits, pretty good boss. Love it. Alright, now we're on to pack 6. Now from this pack, there's pretty much something a lot of people would be surprised to see, but yeah. Aprakian Harvester, the Gaben boss. Oh boy. Alright. How would I say this in a good way? I would say that they're pretty much good. But you know what? I would say the bit of generic that makes the boss good enough. I know this is a gaming boss, and of course some people were telling me, but dude, why the fuck would you put it in a goddamn that tier list? A lot of people do enjoy this boss, you know? Okay, so do I say it's a pretty good boss? I don't know. It's pretty much generic to me. I mean, it pretty much has some stuff. It's pretty good, just not good enough. Next up, Chris Walker. Oh, now this one's a pretty good boss. Pretty nice. Fallout 4 Death Claws, which is Gator Claw and the regular Death Claw. This one I actually think it was a pretty good boss too. Oh man, you could already smell the good content from that. Hazmat zombies. Now these are kind of like the Among Us things, but you know what? They're pretty alright. I like them. Those are my lieutenants. Oh, you already gotta know. You already gotta know. You gotta put them. All Yakuza bosses are good. Leatherface Bubba, a pretty good boss. Monsoon. Memes. DNA of the Soul, no comment. New Panzer Soldat. He's alright too. I mean, I don't got much information from it, but he's alright. Paranoia. Oh boy, you already know he's a pretty good boss. I mean, between Timorous and Paranoia, these two are like perfect good OC type bosses, and holy crap, they work so well. Six Simon and Book Simon. They're alright. No, I like them. I like them. Cool. I think we're in. Oh wait, I think we're in. No wait. Oh yeah, no, we are in Pack 7. Okay, now we're gonna be in Pack 7 now. Alright. Pack 7. Now this was gonna be much interesting as a lot of people could say, but you know how it is. Our motto is a good motto. Now, let's begin. Let's just begin. Alright, Abomination Ghost. Okay, for this boss, if you look at him much, he'll pretty much go faster than you. So, a pretty good boss. Arc Enforcer and Raptors. Best of the best. I enjoy Arc Evolved and stuff. Black Muscle Dog. A pretty great boss. Bulldozer and Skulldozer. Damn it. There we go. Best one. Doom Archville and Revenant. Oh god, wait. I mean, I do enjoy Doom 3. I actually have the game and stuff. I would say they're. I wouldn't say they were all right, but I guess they're pretty good. Hillbilly. Oh, Gunther made this boss, and I was like, yo, Gunther finally managed to add a boss. Managed to make a boss for like, I don't know how many years, or not years, months or so. Pretty good boss. In Silence Rake. Oh boy. Where do I want to start? First things. I think this was a. God. So many things I want to call out, but I wish not because it's so. I don't know. It's very difficult to know the truth from it. But I would say it's generic. It does make the boss good enough to look pretty good. Meth High Sniper. Oh, you ain't know. That's a good one. Brave Slashers. Bit of a clown boss on my set, but however they were from that Call of Duty game. Infinite Warfare, I believe. But yeah, no, I would say that. Terry Akers. I don't know. Between Ginger Sheet and Terry Akers, because yeah, they're both Soma bosses. Oh god, they both really kind of suck. But then on the other hand, they're pretty much okay. Okay. He's all right. I would put him in here, but CBS. Wait a minute. Okay. I feel like I've finished Pack 7, but then again, I don't know. Oh god. I would want to check Discord really quick to see if I managed to check down everything. But then again, I don't know. I feel like I don't know what pack am I now. I feel like I've been like to a billion packs and shit. Okay, let me think for a second. I guess for CBS, I would say. Actually, you know what? CBS is another freak hail. However, of course, he has proxies and all. But of course, they pretty much don't do much backstab and stuff. But this was a pretty alright boss, too. Envy, Need, and Zavis. Oh, Ice God pretty much did so good. I'll put it on the top tier. Frank Minera sauce, or Frank Minera, a pretty good one. K2 Patriot Clots and Cyst, alright. Tank in which Smokey did so amazing, pretty good. Biomutant Trio, the spider, the gas one, the red one, and stuff, but pretty good. Poe Necromorph. In the same plus, he has pretty much the survival one, which is kind of like the mod version some people remember back then. Eh, he's alright. Rage Sniper. I'm going to. I forgot what he said. Like, I'm going to rape you. Fucking yeah. Uh, Steve, Floaters, and Babies. All right. Super Kella. Ah, yes. That's a perfect one. Behemoth Kamikaze. A lot of people really hating it. And not only that, this boss is going to get removed soon or later. So, I do love his music, though. So, I don't want to be an idiot to show these to people. But then again, I actually just like, eh. See, I was saying Unique Mechanic, but extension is really fucking bad. Sinro and Fumos. You already know that Sinro Day happened, and Namus made this best of the best. Good job, Namus, for you. Go Home Quad, which is the Claudia gang. The brain, the dog, and the piano, which also this too. It's a pretty good one. I like it. Greg. Alright, man. King Flesh Pound, pretty good too. Mm-hmm. Girl, you already know. Logan Berserk. Meh. I would force out, actually. I'm sorry. I'm just going to say this right now. I would force out. Because, well, I don't know about you. Even though, of course, yes, Logan Berserk got changed much, it's still not much my type. Marcus, Danko, and Royce. Hmm. They're generic, but pretty much make the boss good enough. Alright. Martha. Oh, man. Pablo, you done once again to make a great boss for me. For everyone, sorry, not for me. Pretty good. Pretty amazing. Russian King Gandalf, I'm glad this guy got returned from the dead ever since, well, I really do miss Russian Palpatine. Pretty good boss. Scarlet Encloser, an alright boss for me. I actually do enjoy it. The Addiction, a Crier Fear boss. Uh, hmm. Hmm. I don't know. I don't know. Um, the addiction. I have no clue what to fucking call or what to put this, but I would say this was an alright one. Cave Yeti and Aerotubby. Oh, they're pretty good. I mean, yeah, some stuff and all, but yeah. Charlie Mason a Junior. I would also say another instant voice out. It's a bit complicated to say these things, but you know how it is. Some people go with this, some people go with that. I don't like pretty much Charlie Mason because, of course, this, yeah. CSO Revenant. I would also say this was a pretty good one too, actually. But then again, of course, I do love it. But yeah, this was a pretty good boss. The Demigorgon. Mm, no questions asked. Eddie Goldskin. All right. Puking and Flesh Clown. Clown Boss. S tier. Siren Heads. Also an S tier. I do enjoy the Siren Heads. They're much more better than the, that old version back then. So much for the old junk in that bag, huh, fairy boy? With his little blue ass hair. Has pronouns like they them. Oh yeah. Okay. God damn it. Don't know why this thing cuts off a lot. Alright. I'm gonna try to go this a little bit quick then. Terminator. This one's a pretty good boss. I do love his movement sets and all, although his shotgun is the one thing I feel like it could have been like in an upper type level of it. Hmm. Alright, the Xenomorph. I know a dude named Xenomorph. I've added him. And this boss might be his favorite. So for Xenomorph's comment, would I put him in a good tier? Yes, in an alright tier. Because of course he's pretty much not that bad. Although yes, he's from Alien, and I actually would not manage to make some shits. Bobby, pretty good boss. I do enjoy that game. What's it called? We Happy Few. I do love it. I also heard they got DLC. Haven't seen it, but yeah, let's see it. Dr. Richard Traeger, pretty good too. Fuck, really? You're gonna walk on me, Dr. Fucker. All right, Ghostface. Generic, but makes the boss good enough. Actually, you know what? No. For what's up? I'm gonna put it to a good man. Louis Pepper, pretty good as well. Markiplier, also pretty good. I mean, this just keeps going on and on and on and on. I could only put like a lot of pretty goods in my selection list. New Huju and SF2 Toho, best of the best. Servant, Brute, and Grunt, meta, alright. Stranger and Taller, pretty good in my opinion. I mean, pretty much a lot of stuff is, but you know how it is. You can't put a bunch of stuff when you have to put a lot of things and shit. But come to think of it, it's always pretty much like crazy to put a lot of stuff in there, and it's like, wow. Tiki Tank and the Newborns, which is the Phantom and the Cyborg one, plus Proxy. So, pretty good. Trolls. Oh man, I was terrified of this motherfucker. Best of the best. You already know he's fucking spooky. Ink Bendy and Beast Bendy. Yeah, I would say also an instant force out. I'm sorry. I don't. I just don't like them anymore. I don't know what's going on with me with these guys. I was like, oh yeah, they look cool. They're pretty much nice. And I was like, oh, these guys. I mean, they got like the long ass intro. I don't want to go against them anymore. I just want to. I just want to get out of here. All right, Clarence. A pretty good one. A launcher. Eugene, I'm giving you that one because of course that boss launches you hell, and I do enjoy it. Same with the Margors. The Margors also launch you too. Margor and Fury. Why do I keep saying furry every time with that word? It's just so difficult to say it now. Michael Myers. Ooh, I don't know what to put for this one because pretty much sure Michael Myers is something. Yeah, Minos Prime and Soldiers. You already know. Phobos and Deimos. Pretty good. Richard Boorman, pretty good. Sudan Psycho, the coffee table and the pistol man. They're alright. Desert Man pretty good. Toy Masters, oh, clowns. You can already tell I want to put them all in S tier. You know what? Hold on. Just for this, you know what? No, I don't want to hold up my expectations yet. Anita Anderson, meh, would also say Force Out. Heavy and light bioclones, pretty alright. Bloodborne and Brutus, pretty good. Bull Squid and Houndai, pretty alright. Executioner, pretty good. Herobrine, a lot of people pretty much say like, yo, why Herobrine SF2? That doesn't make sense. No, Charger or not, this boy is terrifying. And you already know how Herobrine was back then, the 2000s. Something like that. Index Grunder. Wait, where's his name is King? Yeah, you already know. Dark Soul boss or not? Beautiful. Mama Tattletale. Pretty good. I don't know who made this, but hopefully, of course, it's good. Seaman Sealer. I don't want to feel bad for Painkiller because, of course, I know you made this. Of course, I feel like kind of bad for it. So, I would say it's a bit generic, but just makes the boss good enough. Wall Rider. Pretty good. Abba Wesker and Jill Valentine. Also pretty good. I do enjoy them. 7 minutes. 7 minutes is all I could spend to play with you. Avogado. Um. All right. They're good. Babu and Kuzo. All right. Driller Killer. Pretty good. Spooky as hell. Fiddlesticks. I haven't gone against a Fiddlesticks for I don't know how long. It's been like a while, but you know how they are. I would say they're pretty all right. Fuck, would I put them in the room? Oni and Spirit. Haven't gone them in a while too. I'd say they were pretty alright. Pretty good. Turgate and Hunter. Alright. Got the little mini Coom Spider and the Fat Man. Armstrong, MGR bosses go all the way up. Actually, wait, no. Didn't I put someone else up there? Did I forget somebody? Hold on. Let's see. They put Kazman. I did put Monsoon. Wait, where the fuck did I put? Oh, yeah, I put Salmon pretty good. Man, no, he's fine there. I mean, look, I know I put a lot of bosses there, but it's just my stuff. Silent Hill Nurse and the Amputated. I was surprised to see the Amputated back ever since the other server, of course, had him. It's kind of crazy, but of course, insta-kill and shit. Fuck that. I'd rather not have him insta-kill, but have him killable as fuck. Why do every creator have to put him insta-kill for any bullshit reason? Like, what the fuck is that? I don't know. It's just the mindset. The mindset of a damn Disc Effect player. Pretty, Stim, alright. Pretty alright. Sloveno. It's generic, but makes the boss good enough. I do love Sloveno. Respect on his name, respect on it. Chrysalid. Pretty alright as well. Lala. Ooh, fire or not. Pretty good. Laboratory Corporations. Gotta put all the Laboratory Corporations on S tier. If not, you pretty much suck a lot of anal. Alright, Mutant Boss. This one I surprised, but then of course it was pretty alright. Phantom Woman. Ooh, well, I usually don't much with the static and all, but this one was also a pretty good one. The Reapers from Resident Evil 5, or as known as Carlos. They were pretty good. Russian Mangler soldier from the Call of Duty game. That. Oh, Shock Troop, Pitron, and Voltigo. Oh, you already know we gotta put an instant out. Fuck them boys. The gamer, fucking ass, looking ass, bullshit. Fuck you. Space and Brute and Clowns. You already know. You can't tell me. Trickster. TBD boss. Pretty alright. K-pop man, K-pop fan. Step Space Slashers. Would say they're pretty good. A lot of people might say this is bad, but I'm fine with it. Alright, Dipsy Chainsaw and Dipsy Lake. Dipsy Lake appears on Insane Plus. So yeah. They're pretty alright. I like them. Dread Duckies. Well, this is the only Dark Deception boss that they managed to allow and stay. I really wish they would manage to put back in, but then again, it's like, nah, I don't think we're not gonna get any more Dark Deception bosses in here. I know there's like a different version of the Pyramid Head in DD Monsters Immortals. It sucked ass because it wasn't blindable or anything, and I hate it too. But I do love the game Monsters Immortals. Grandpa. S tier, you know that. Monstrum Fiend and Brutes. I really forgot how these act. I know one of them was blindable or mainly stunnable, but they were pretty alright. I mean, I don't know what to say. Orbeon. Between best of the best and alright, Orbeon was the first one to be appeared as one, and well, I thought they were pretty amazing. So, you know what? Pretty good. I like them. Onryo or Stako. A pretty launch boss, so it's pretty much the pretty good section, so I like them. Outlast Patience. Oh, they were pretty amazing too. I love them. Roboclaws and Jack Frost, a KF Christmas version of it. Crazy as no, I know. You know what? They were pretty good too. I mean, yes, they're pretty much a Christmas version, but it is what it is. Saw Runner. Meh, alright. Abomination Zoilin. Yes, people are pretty much enjoy this. I did it pretty good for the launching community. Alien Swarm. These ones are pretty much am confused because I don't know Seriously made these, but you know what? They're pretty good too. I mean, I like them. DBD Clown. All clown bosses go S tier. Yes. Commandos. Oh, they were pretty good. Yes. I do enjoy the Commandos from Doom 3, because why not? KF2 Monkey Man. Pretty good. Lucy. Amazing S tier experience from Nameless to update her. New Vegas Deathclaw. Like the Deathclaws, they were pretty amazing too. I'm surprised we managed to keep the regular Deathclaw in the New Vegas version, and the Deathclaw and Gator Claw in a different pack. Amazing. Namoi Yagami. Oh, where do I begin? No comment and done. Shrek and Donkey. Mm, they're pretty good. I like them. Oh, these guys. No, not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Yeah, I mean, not the worst. Not the worst. I mean, just, they suck ass. Boring. Akamanto. I would say also for that force out, but then again, they're pretty much generic. Bad batter. Pretty good. I like this one. Boo Lake. Also pretty good. Pretty well done. Ghoul's Forest. You already know I'm gonna put that up there because Ghoul's Forest is terrifying as fuck. Gorfine is Gorefast. Also best tier. Mr. White. We got some drugs to deal with you, but of course you're putting in a pretty good section. Pulsadues. Also pretty good. Queen Vanessa. Oh, mention the boss. Boring. Pretty much sure it can't even not the worst. I mean, don't become like a gameplay and shit. Skinwalker Quad. Best of the best. Upper. Bit expense. I would say also good one. Best of the best. Butcher Gang. They were pretty good. I enjoyed them. I loved them. Pretty much nice. Death Forest. Ooh hoo hoo. Screaming Blood and call me Jimmy Johns. That's a good one. Demon Violinist. Pretty good. I love them. Gasinro. Oh ho ho. More like Giga Chaz Sinro. Pretty much a guest tier list. Goliath and Psychos. Ooh, I actually do love them. Best of the best ones. I love them. Angry. I'm so goddamn angry. Alright, Huskatron. Alright. Alright. Shakedown, my boy. You already know your ass is gonna go up into the best tier. Even though you're like the best being chilling to see. Or mind. Meh, they're alright. Zombie dudes pretty good. Dredge. Meh, I mean, it's alright. Effort built Junkyard Foxy. This one, I know. Yeah, we're already on pack 20, as you guys can't tell, because hell, I can't remember. I stopped counting like what packs we on, and now we're like on to this. So yeah, after build Junkyard Foxy, it's pretty good. I mean, it's surprisingly nice. Matriarch. Oh, you already know. I'm still waiting for the Abomination to come in. Nemesis. Oh, it's a pretty good one. I love it. Night Ripper. The Duck Medic, but of course, we couldn't have a Duck Medic anymore because, well, Nexus is being a bit of a bitch. Alright, next up is Pacman.exe Ghosts. No comment. Phonophobia and Schizophrenia. These two made by two people and amazing. So, you know what? I think they're pretty much best of the best, scary top, figure gameplay, and very well done. I do enjoy them because, of course, I thought like I like someone told me that there was like an old phonophobia boss type back then, but then I was like, oh no, I thought it was me, but no, this is like a different one. This one ain't like the same one from before. No, 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 no. This is much different. Ultra Kill Soul Machines. Best of the best. I'm sorry. Kamoji. Oh wait, yeah. Since we're done all with the pack 1 to 20, now we're on to the different packs. So we got the SDM pack, which is the Scarlet Devil Mansion. So we got the Kojimi Sisters, the Scarlet Sisters, SF2 Toho Apollyon, SF2 Toho Abandoned Girl in Torment 1, the new Huju and SF2 Toho, which is kind of Shadow War. That's about it. Alright. Kojimi Sisters. Pretty good. Love them. Scarlet Sisters. Also pretty good. SF2 Toho Apollyon. Best. These ones, also good. Last one. This one. Also good since, of course, I did the one with new Huju. I would say all SF2 Tohos are good, But we would pretty much say put it. All right, last up is SCP, which is the containment breach map we have still. I'm surprised we still have that map, but I'm glad it didn't get removed. All right, so since of course there's like some of these ones, and you know what, I'm just gonna put these with just no comments. So I'll like put this one, meh, and mechanic stuff because you had the proxy and all. Eastern Air makes the boss good. It's all right. Old man. All right. 173. You know what? He's pretty good, I guess. I mean, I know statue boss. I get it. And Croc. And I gotta make this one happy for all the fans that love SCP-682. Best of the best. All right. So that's all of the bosses. So we got all the good, best of the best. A lot on pretty good. A bit on the alright. A few here. A few on the mechanics. And tell mechanic and gameplay. And also a lot of voice outside don't want to play. Alright. So thank you guys so much for watching for this. And if you do enjoy, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos like this. And also, I'll be making sure to make episode 10 on Slender Fortress 2 solo boxing. Hopefully, I'll make that one soon if I have the chance. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out, and rock on. Bye, everybody.